the slap.
Mm-hmm.
Why it happened, should it have happened,
Mm-hmm.
and how we view Chris Rock and Will Smith at this point in time.
Okay.
So let's talk about why it happened.
Yes.
To me,
Mm-hmm.
that shit happened because Jada clearly didn't like the joke, and she signaled to Will. Again, I don't know what the signal was. Once we saw her roll her eyes and have a for sure face of disdain for the joke, it cut back to Chris Rock.
Gotcha.
So I think when it cut back, I think Jada signaled to Will like, motherfucker, I didn't like that.
And do
You know
something
what I mean?
about it. Yeah, do something about
And I think in that moment,
it.
Will Smith
Mm-hmm.
had a decision to make.
Yeah.
Because when she was looking at me, and I don't think she said anything to him. I just think she gave him a look like he'd been married to her for over 20 years, and I know what that look is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know I got
you ain't got to be married to have
Yeah.
that. You dating somebody,
I
and
know
most
what
females
that
will throw
look
that look to
is.
you, be like,
That's
motherfucker.
Remember
Yeah.
the Key and Peele skit?
Oh,
fucking Megan?
Yeah, the Megan.
When
yeah.
she looked at him and he was like,
shit.
fuck, I gotta go get beat up again.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
the look she gave him. And he was like, fuck, I gotta do something right now.
Yeah, I got to top that.
Or I gotta do something about it.
Yeah, I
right?
gotta do something,
Maybe not right now, but in his mind, he's like, I gotta do something for it. So that 10 seconds from when she rolled her eyes to when he started walking on stage,
to the end of the joke.
it was
until
a
then.
10-second buffer, right? It was somewhere between 7 and 10 seconds where he had to think. There's two ways I can go about this shit. I could wait until the end of the show
and meet him backstage, somewhere. Yeah. Or in a
talk to
party
him.
somewhere. Yeah, absolutely.
and talk to him
Yeah.
and say, hey, man, my wife didn't appreciate that joke. You know what I'm saying?
You disrespect the shit out
Yeah,
of
you
it.
disrespect-
I'm
yeah,
feeling
you know
type
what
of
I'm
way
saying?
about it. You
She
know,
got alopecia and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
You need to apologize, right? Or this is what I think the other thing that happened, because he could have handled that way, but this is the way he handled it.
Okay.
I think it was either July or August of 2020.
Oh, you don't want to talk about August when it comes to Will Smith.
I know, right? You know, nigga, his calendar go January, February, March, April, May, June, July, September, October, November, December. What happened to the other month? What other month?
What other month?
Well, it's 12 months.
No, it's not.
Wait, boy, then he put September up there twice. September 1 and September 2. But look, though, for real.
Okay.
I think it was either July or August of 2020. Which, if it was August of 2020, that's some fucking meta
What?
shit.
That
would have been some meta shit. But I think I want
That
to
is
almost.
that's the universe
I
aligning.
think I want to say it was July of 2020.
Okay, perfect.
Where the Red Table Talk happened, where
Yes,
him and his wife
him and
sat
his wife.
down, him and Jada
Exactly.
sat down.
Exactly, yeah.
And that whole thing happened. Listen, let's be straight up with each other. And this is not just my opinion. This has been more so of the main consensus of everyone. She kind of emasculated him. She
most
really
definitely.
emasculated him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
She really did emasculate him. All right, so once that happened, you know what I mean? Once she emasculated the nigga completely, right?
Okay, and how you think she did that?
Listen, this is how she really did it.
Okay.
And it's really one word.
Yeah.
Entanglement. That's the emasculation. She didn't say I was in a relationship with this nigga until after he was like, and he said it. You were in a relationship. She was like, yeah. It was a relationship.
Yeah.
The entanglement word was the one that was, because it was like, are you for real? Like, and she was talking like, I needed this and that, like,
Got you.
without even looking at the fact that she just simply used August. Like, no one talks about that part.
Yeah, no one talks about that at all.
How she said that August came to her
and cared
he had
for her.
mental health issues.
Yeah.
He had all this stuff going on.
He actually had physical health issues.
And and the mental health issue will cause him physical health issues.
Correct.
And what she said was, with all that being said, by August, she had this stuff going on, right? And so basically, I needed what he was giving me at the point in time.
I bet you did.
Because at first I know, right? At first we was helping him, but then he helped me, and then but he's still like, I said, I was trying to be in a relationship with her. He's like,
yeah, he said, I loved her.
I
loved her. I
he
was
thought,
in love with her.
He thought he was really with her. She's like,
Correct.
nah, I was just using him to get myself right.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? Basically, now she didn't say it like that, but given the context of what she said, that's exactly what the fuck that was. But that's another topic, another story. So I'm saying after that shit, all the memes came out.
Absolutely.
All the Will Smith memes now.
He
was the new crying meme.
Yeah.
He was the
new Jordan crying meme. He was, for sure.
I don't know how you can't find it online, but
of course.
If you can't find the Michael Jordan crying meme for whatever reason,
Will Smith will do.
The Will Smith crying meme will suffice.
It will do.
You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it got.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to fast forward to now.
Correct.
In that 7 to 10 seconds, he thought about all of that shit.
You think it was that complex?
I think
that moment was that complex. Okay,
bro. When you have been simped, when you have been simped to the point that you are now Darth Simpius.
Oh Lord!
When you have been simped,
I love a good Star Wars.
When you
reference.
have been simped to the dark side, bro. When you have been pushed to the point of no return, bro.
Okay.
What he said during his fucking speech after he won the Best Actor Oscar for King Richard, which is a fucking good movie, by the way.
Yep.
And he did his fucking thing. I'm not trying to take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he said you'll do crazy things for love. And I'm saying you will do fucked up shit when you are a simp. And that's exactly what the fuck he is. So he had that process when going through the whole, should I go up there, should I not? And that's really what happened. That's to me, he was going through the process of, I'm a motherfucking simp. If she looking at me right now, if I let that happen again, I might be looking at another month of August. You know what I'm saying? I might be looking at
that reference never gets old.
I might be looking at another situation like that, bro. Like, because if I can't,
he looking at an early summer.
Because because what's gonna happen is she's gonna look at me like, oh, I needed you in that moment,
and you did nothing,
and you didn't.
Correct.
So maybe maybe August will be in that, or somebody like that won't see that moment and miss the moment.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Understood. I think we come from
look, and I'm saying in that situation, bro, like if you're that fucked up about your
spouse, significant other, whoever,
your ailment, right? Yeah. No, I'm talking about for Jada. If you that fucked up about your ailment, but throw a wig on, bro. Put a motherfucking rap on it. And I'm not saying you should. I'm saying, but if you're that fucked up about it and you don't want niggas to joke about it, bro, throw a rap on it, put a wig on or whatever. And I know the other part is, well, she shouldn't have to. Niggas should be da-da-da. I'm saying with comedians, they should be able to do whatever. If it wasn't funny, it wasn't funny. But the rhetoric online is insane. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to hear your opinion about what you think.
Yeah. So
why
this
nigga did that.
I'm telling you, listen, so that's the thing that's been bothering me since the slap took place yesterday is and I try not to let the internet sway my opinion or implant these small critical ideas or these fucking total leftist or right wing ideas. Yeah. I try to eliminate all of that. So this is how I think about it. This is how I feel about the situation. Is that you're right. At that moment when Chris Rock made that joke, as you said, whether it was in poor taste or not, right?
I didn't think it was in poor taste.
Will initially laughed. So there was some humor he found in that situation, whether it was at the expense of his wife or not. He found something funny in that. And then, like you said, when he looked over to Jada and saw that she was absolutely pissed off, it wasn't funny. She wasn't like taking it in with an air of lightness or anything. She didn't think it was like funny at all. He decided to react. I think he overreacted.
Right.
In my honest opinion, I think he overreacted. I think Will should not have got up there and slapped Chris Rock in front of everybody.
That was a little more than an overreaction.
Yeah, that was. But listen, but then again, right, on the flip side of it, right, everybody wants to talk about the joke not being funny. The joke wasn't funny. I didn't think it required that kind of reaction. But then I'm also one of those guys that's like, I can't gauge how somebody reacts to any situation.
I thought that shit was funny.
I can't gauge to how people react to that. You know what I'm saying? Whether the reaction of Will Smith was prompted by his wife's negative reaction or not, I can't gauge how somebody reacts. Right. You can, so let's say, perfect example, right? You're walking in Walmart, some dude come up to you out of nowhere, he sneak you, right.
That's not the same thing.
I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm saying. He sneak you, boom, you fall to the ground. You get up and you happen to have a concealed carry permit. You put 2 in his chest. Everybody gonna be like, oh, that was overreaction. You don't know how it was going on that guy's day. what was happening in his head, so on and so forth. I'm just using that as a very general. I know the analogy is terrible. It's a little over the top.
Terrible. Yeah.
Well, hold on, but I'm using it as a general reference to understand that you can't gauge how somebody's going to react to whatever situation.
Right. I get that.
On top of that, I feel as though, I feel like there was some sort of split second pressure that for some reason Will Smith felt like he needed to react to at that moment, and the only way he thought that coming to terms with whatever situation him and his wife was in at that moment was to choose violence and go up there and slap Chris Rock. Now, these Twitter punks, these goddamn keyboard gangsters, and these motherfuckers on the other side of a screen, it's this and it's disrespect. Chris Rock's joke was disrespectful. Chris Rock didn't have all of the information that y'all motherfuckers claim that y'all have online when it comes to her alopecia and her years of struggle with hair. And why the fuck would Chris Rock know that information? And, his job is to say jokes. He's a comedian. That's what he is paid to do. Mm-hmm. He got out there and saw an opportunity to make a joke about one of Hollywood's elite. So for everybody who jumping on Jada's side saying, oh, poor Jada, excuse me, Jada living a better life than your fucking whole generation of your family. So it's not, he made a simple joke about her hair. Somebody on Twitter also referenced I can't believe Chris Rock made this joke when he made a whole movie about black women and black people in their hair and how we are disproportionately represented and so on and so forth.
Yeah, he made good hair in 2007 or 2009.
And it is a superb movie. I enjoy watching that movie when that movie is on. It's a very good movie, I got to say. But, again, that was how many years ago? 13, 14 years ago?
I want to say it was somewhere, it was 2007, 2008, or 2009, one of those years. But
okay, more than a decade ago, almost, right? More than a decade ago, y'all. People change, things change, history changes, time changes. He made a joke. He's a comedian. That is what he is paid to do. I don't think the joke was offensive. I don't think it was disrespectful. He just made a joke. Will Smith is a comedian as well. I'm pretty sure Will Smith has made some jokes in his career, throughout his carear, that somebody would be like, oh, no.
Somebody could have took the wrong way or whatever. Somebody could have got offended by it.
Correct. If we was on the streets, I'm knocking his fucking teeth out. I know that he's made some of those jokes before. I'm pretty sure there's some footage out there of him doing that. Again, the way Will reacted was definitely an overreaction. I agree. He could have pulled him to the side. He could have talked about it. You know what I mean? Because after the slap, what's his name? Denzel and Tyler Perry pulled Will to the side and had a sidebar conversation.
Yeah, they was over there talking, trying to calm him the fuck down or whatever. I'm like, I don't. Look, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, to wrap my section of this, I think Will overreacted. I don't think it required that kind of response. But again, like I said earlier, I can't gauge how somebody's going to respond. Me personally, I wouldn't have responded in that manner. So.